Okay, we are recording now. So let's, today's topic is going to be about nutrapak. And let's see, the nutrapak, we at WGN, we have made all the efforts. We have put in a lot of great minds together to try to combine something that it's worth. It's specifically made for you, and we can stop buying those regular supplements that sometimes have more or less of what we need. So when you receive the Smart Life nutrapak, you are ensuring that this is what your body is telling you it needs, and we're going to understand further on what is it or what makes it so special about the nutrapak. Okay, so first, I want you to understand about the oracle and the artificial intelligence. So I want to ask you, Alessandro, maybe you could explain us what's the process of the oracle and how does it results into the report? How does this happen?
Hi, Diego. Thank you so much for the introduction. Well, first of all, thanks to everybody to follow this webinar. And yes, it's a very special moment because the Oracle project and the nutrapak project is right now really starting to go live, really starting to become our new baby. And it's something that we was waiting for months. But we have, prepared it in the right way. We didn't go so fast during that month because we was really taking care of this product in order to be what our people, what our users and distributors really are waiting for. So an artificial intelligence that is really able to build a program of steps of things to do during your next month, and at the same time your personalized health thanks to the nutrapak. So supplement designed for you.
Okay, and Alessandro, could we say that we need mainly we need these 3 points, that is the personal assessment, the DNA analysis, and the daily bioparameters that are measured by our halo. With these 3 elements, we can have the oracle to generate our report?
Yes. So the oracle, the artificial intelligence, work this way. You need at least one of those data in order to build your report and in order to build your nutrapak. Of course, the more he have,
the more accurate, right?
The more accurate can be. In particular, there is one point that I really want to touch right now, because in the relation with our leader, in talking with our leader, they was, really looking forward to have the oracle working mainly from the DNA and mainly from the data from our smart band. And I was very clear on this point. I said, yes, these 2 items somehow are the 2 things that make us very, very particular, very unique in the market. But as long as our artificial intelligence is intelligent, anyway, also with just the personal assessment questionnaire, he is able anyway to create your program. Of course, again, your personal assessment is just from your feedback. You have to try to be, accurate. And anyway, again, it's just your feedback. But once we know, let me say, the oracle know your roots thanks to the DNA analysis. And once the oracle know your actual status thanks to the Hilo and the future new Vivo band, then of course become game changer, of course.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, I think we have a clear perspective for those who have a little bit of doubt how this works. So now you have it explained by Alessandro, and we're going to move forward and try to understand how the artificial intelligence elaborates our report, and it is one time every 30 days. But there was some confusion between some reports say that it's run on the 1st, and some others that it's run on the 16th. So does that means that we are having the Oracle run 2 times a month, or is it only 1 time? How can we get more clear information on how this works, the science behind the artificial intelligence?
Yes, I mean, this one is more an operational decision we made. Initially, the problem was to have the Oracle running just 1 time a month and creating the reports in the nutrapak for everybody. But then we understand that looking at some scenario, some people that can be, how to say, can enter or can start their subscription right after this run, they need to wait almost the whole month in order to have the run for them. And then after that, of course, they have to wait for the shipping of the nutrapak. That, of course, cannot be before the Oracle run, and can only be later. And you can imagine that from the moment we run the Oracle, then we have to pass all the data to the factory that make together
the supplement
with your sticker personalized on top, and then moving to your home. So in order to shorten the whole process, we decided to run 2 times a month the Oracle, right? So every 1st of the month and every 16th of the month. How it works? When your subscription starts, the next available run will be for you. So what you have to do, of course, new people that join us in those days, they have to make sure that at least the first assessment is done. About this, I want to clarify that right now this option to just make the assessment at first step was not available during last 2 weeks, but will be available from next week. This is a very important point. So in order to enter in the first run, the closest to you, make sure to go immediately and complete the assessment. We are going also to improve the process in order that at the end of your subscription purchase or package product purchase, you can immediately go to the assessment. Okay? So that's the answer. So you have just 1 Oracle and nutrapak a month. But the run of the whole machine is at the 1st of the month, the 16th of the month, and you belong to one of the 2, depending on when you have purchased, when is your subscription.
Okay, this makes it a lot more clear, and also it means that the board, the administration committee, decided to run 2 times, so we don't have to wait too much, right? It's just for more convenience for the user, I guess. Okay, but it's only going to be run one day of the month, either the 1st or the 16th, depending on the day we join. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Alessandro. So let's just check. Here we have a sample of the Oracle report. This is a brief image of how it looks.
Maybe I can show you mine. Mine
okay,
text. And let me see if I can share the page. Let me see. Yes, I have it here open. It's just my test somehow, but so we can go deeply, because for everybody, in few days, the Oracle will go live. So let me try. Just a moment.
Okay. Meanwhile, as you can see, the Oracle report will give you tips and goals how to improve on your health. Remember that this is the summary, or when you gather up your DNA report with your health assessment, that it's the questionnaire you fill out on the web, and then it helps the artificial intelligence to know a little bit more about you. And you also have the life log. The life log, it comes from all the data through your Halo. So basically, it's all your bio data, or your bio parameters, such as heart rate, blood pressure, breath rate, and etc. All those things that the Halo monitors. You get that data, that it's up-to-date data of your body. You have your DNA, that it's how you are made of. Remember, we've already discussed all of this. And also, you have the health assessment questionnaire, which you have to answer, and you have to answer it honestly, because the more the Oracle knows about you, the more specific the goals and tips will be made for you.
Sure. So let me see. Let me see if it works. Yes,
yes, we are seeing it.
Yes, you can see it's already branded with Vivo, our new, already in love brand.
Looks great.
Yes. So here is just whatever name, you know, it's not a real name. It was just a testing with making some example of a possible data coming from a guy, no? So the period will be February 2019. A little things to say here. The run this time will be the 16th of February, but because it was Saturday, we moved it to Monday. But we had few more days, not because it was the first run. We had few more days to finalize something. So the run really going yesterday, and now you will slowly start having all the results, your report, and maybe later we can show you the nutrapak already in preparation and ready to go.
Okay, great.
Yes, so here is an example. So this guy was just 50% of the Oracle complete.
Okay, so this means either they didn't fill out the assessment, or they don't have the DNA report.
Yes, look, the assessment was not really complete.
Okay.
The life log was very poor, few data, but we had all the DNA, the whole 40% from the DNA in this case. So this is just because of him. You just need to make sure the Hilo is connected more and have more data, and just complete the assessment in order to have more precise data.
Okay.
So here you see the total, and here you can also, of course, see the details from the free items.
Great.
Then we go first in a kind of, how to say, report schema. So let's review all the data where Oracle has run. Oracle has worked on this data. So we have all the time the last 13 days of your life log. It's all the time the last 13 days with some already results. What we have seen, what are the reports from your last 30 days? The blood pressure, unfortunately, was severely high in this case for this guy. The heart rate was, unfortunately, in a tachycardia mood, means that was in average more than 100 beats.
Okay.
Many times more than 100 beats. Also very, he was very, I would say, this guy is so sad.
I guess this guy should pay a visit to the doctor.
this guy really should take a visit to the doctor because it's very, I'd say, accelerate. I see everything is going very fast. But at the same time, we can see that you have a balanced mood and a balanced energy, at least from this point of view.
Okay.
From the step maybe that was why he's so accelerated, because from the step point of view, we can see that he did a fitness lifestyle. Of course, from the few data we had from Hilo, during those days, he was very active, also in terms of steps. That's what it means. And in terms of sleep, he had too much wake up. So the time you spend sleeping is good in terms of quantity and quality, but you had too much wake up. That's also a good data to have.
Okay.
Little problem I see there is whatever example, because in a guy that is also very healthy in terms of
style, and also to have reduced oxygenation.
Also reduces oxygenation. Yeah. Very some cardiac problem, very important. So
yeah, I guess the guys just wanted to show us an example and put the
whatever that together. Sides. Yes. In this case, this guy hasn't used the lifestyle index, so there is no data on the lifestyle index.
Okay. Yeah.
Then you have the data from the DNA report, 100%, because if you have or you don't have, that's only 2 points. Okay. Of course, regarding the data from the DNA report, we know we have a very specific report that is the DNA report. So here we just, I would say, get back the 2 main information that are the kind of foods and the kind of workouts.
Okay.
That you should have. Then, of course, if you want to go deeper, again, we know there is.
You can just go and check on your DNA report, right?
Exactly, to go deeper in everything that is around this. In order for the I would say, for the report, for our report, the Oracle report objective, those was the main information needed. Okay.
Okay.
But of course, there is the other important information, that is your possible lack of vitamins coming from your roots, how to say, because of your DNA. You like the roots definition, Diego?
Yeah, perfectly. It means then I'm guessing, or now I see how we can get all glued together, because we have the vitamins predispositions for deficiencies, and you have your bio data. So this is telling you that you need the nutrapak. You need something specific for you.
Exactly. So this is already how to say, a good way to understand that, and we know everybody is different. So correct. Everybody have a different need. From your roots, that is your DNA.
Correct.
But of course, also from what you become right now, how you grow. These things can change. That's why then the assessment and the Hilo.
Okay.
So I keep going. Yes, then we had the assessment. Here, okay, is again just an example. But from the assessment, depending on what are the answers you have given, we will give some, we've been calling qualifier.
Okay.
Or something that can define yourself somehow. So in this case, this guy is very young, so we say children, is sedentary, so it's kind of lifestyle like always home, don't go to gym or things like that. Maybe he been answered this.
Okay.
Yeah, but kind of disease exposure means that for some reason, for genetic, familiar, for something, he say, And he also answered that usually have bad sleeping.
Okay, so these are like the main like keywords that the Oracle pulled out after completing the questions, right?
Perfect definition, Diego. Yes, exactly. And there is another important point. Why? One of the important features that we will have thanks to the assessment is to keep tracking of your weight. Right now, this is not still available because there is just the first time you can enter your weight. But this is another improvement that you will see in the next month. We will ask to update and follow your weight trend. So right now we start with just one data, but in the future we will ask you, we'll send you an email, we will remember, please update your weight in the portal in order to help the Oracle to track your weight and understand more about your BMI. And that's the example. For this guy, depending on how much his height and his weight, is some weight problem, of course.
Okay, great. Well, so this is very complete. It includes a lot of health issues, and I can see how this can be of help for people to improve on their health, because it has a little bit of everything. It has from DNA, from the roots, like you said, and it has data from your daily activities, and also from the questionnaire you answer. So I'm guessing this is going to be very accurate, and can't wait to see the nutrapak.
Yeah, of course, Diego. This is the first result after months of work from you guys, and I want to take the opportunity to thanks for your feedback to the engineers, to the scientific committee that has been working around this product. I was very happy to follow for a long time all the project a little bit in order to see how it was going and give my contribution in terms of project and design of the software. But it's a huge working team that is starting now, and I'm sure that step by step we will see a lot of improvements in the next future. It's an exciting moment.
Send my regards to the engineers. 2 thumbs up to the engineers and programmers. I just help with a little bit of definitions, but they did all the good work and the hard stuff to the programmers and engineers.
Yes. Now just it's a huge team. So now right now I don't want to just say some names, and maybe others can become upset. But
no, that's okay.
All of them, they know. Maybe next time we will introduce them deeply.
Okay, don't worry. And I think I just wanted to cover one more topic. I don't know if you still have time.
Yes, of course. We have still some data to show.
Oh, great. Oh, this is what we were speaking about, the tips and goals about depending on each person.
Yeah. Again, this is just the example. So until now, we show somehow the reports, but let's take a look to your goals. So looking at the data and the numbers, we try to say, what is your targets in terms of activity, in terms of sleep, in terms of weight, in terms of oxygenation. Okay. Just again an example of the kind of target that we can have at the. For this first version, those are the targets. Of course, we will improve the mix of data and adding a few more targets, like one that we already working on is the hydration, right? Is correct in English?
Correct. Yes, yes.
How much you have to yes, drink in terms of water, of course, not just wine and other things, to drink and many other things that we are working on.
And sometimes we are overwhelmed about what to do, and we want to improve on our health, but we have so many issues that the people don't know where to start. So I guess this is a good summary of specific goals on each, as you said, on weight, on oxygenation. So people can focus on only one or two things from each activity, and improve for their next month to run the report, to have less things to change, right?
Exactly. Yes, because slowly, step by step, you can go closer to
Perfect
be better.
health.
Yes, yeah. Here, very nice, another very nice example. I want also to take the advantage to also explain the difference between the loyalty subscription and the loyalty pro subscription is exactly here. I mean, the loyalty subscription will end with this diagram somehow. The oracle for them will end here, and will just give the, how to say, the list in a very particular way, the list of vitamins and elements that you need. But these, how to say, balls, this circle will be on a different sides, could be on different sides, depending on your needs. So the big is the circle, the big is your need of those kind of elements.
Very easy to understand.
Yeah, this is just until the loyalty subscription. Then for the loyalty pro subscription, there is another part of the intelligence that somehow do also the formulation for you, because we also know that even if you need more of something or on other things, anyway, there are some specific that you guys have followed together with Jorge, because some elements daily you cannot take too much anyway. So there are some doctor specification and scientific and physician specification that you guys have followed, and your data together with what the oracle was performing together will create this. Of course, will create your nutrapak. Oh, this is mine. I show you. Let me cover. I show you. This is mine. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, we can see it now, Alessandro.
No, I'm covering because this is the how to say, shipping details. But most of all, this is important. The QR code here that I'm covering right now, in order to don't have people to see mine, because this is exactly the link with the QR code to your oracle. So the oracle that have built this.
Okay.
On top of your box, you will find your name, which is the run you've been using. I mean, so which is the run. So this time is 2019 February. And is the, how to say, so the specific run you belong to, and then there is the scan of the the QR code that you can scan and directly access to your oracle, just in case you don't have it with you, you didn't download.
Okay.
Just scan and you go directly to the portal, connect, and you can visualize anytime and have directly your oracle report.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it easy, as you said, to try to link one thing to one product to the other, and to be all connected with the QR code. Very, very smart.
Exactly. So here the product, again, we're very excited. Imagine all the formulation in just one little things like that. Just take it in the morning when you wake up, because this is the daily version, as you say, as you can see, is the daily version. Just take it in the morning. And okay, here is afternoon, but I guess I can take it. No, maybe 2 is not good. Sublingual delivery, and it's also very nice. I mean, very great. Let me try.
Taste, the apple taste, right?
Apple taste.
Let's give a couple of minutes to Alessandro too.
Very great. So, what else? We can specify something regarding the nutrapak night. What do you think?
Well, let me just check.
Yes, let's come back to the slide so we can now go on for further information. I'm going to stop the screen.
Okay. I'm going to share you now here. So we had a great, not only the cover of the report, thanks to you, we also got to see what's behind it. So this was great to have you here. And I also wanted to clarify and see how you can like talk to us a little bit how this is made specifically for each one. Can you hear us, Alessandro?
Some problem. I had some problem on the connection, but I guess we can go now.
Okay. Can you? I'm gonna stop. Were you going to share something with us, or will I?
Or maybe unfortunately I did. Sorry, I did.
Don't worry. Yeah, here. So I was telling them about the made specifically for us, and maybe to talk a little bit about how you managed to make some compositions worldwide and be accepted by all the.
If you go next slide, I guess there is more specific details.
Okay. Can you see now my screen?
Yes, it's okay. Now, if you can go next slide, I see.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, here is the elements. So this is the key, and you can talk about this composition.
Yeah. Well, it has the nutrapak along with the chemical engineers that work with us. We try to manage all of these main elements and vitamins and elements to be in the nutrapak, but we notice sometimes either the nutritional formulas put too less or too much, and they don't have an explanation on why they decide to go up to that formulation. So we decided to, according to your health biodata, to start giving or granting each one different composition of nutrapak. This is made for you because you won't get the same, or ideally the same as everyone else. Sometimes you can have similar or even the same composition, and people get scared. What does this mean? Did the oracle make an error? But this is not an error, and let me explain you why. I'm going to go back one slide, and you see the nutrapak. It's available in 11 set of compositions. So this set of compositions, we needed to pass some regulatory regulations or rules in order to.
I don't want to be wrong, but I guess there are 31. right
Oh,
now?
yeah, because I think the 11 set of compositions are the main ones,
Yes.
and then you have the permutations, which means
Okay,
that
okay.
you have
Right.
a wider or a wider set of formulations that, yes, thanks.
Because are even more than 31, I guess.
Yes, because with these 11 set of base compositions, we can combine them
Basic. Okay.
and give you something more specific to you. But please do know that in order to have um, approvals and clearance for us to give it to the clients, we needed to pass this formulation. So that's why it could be impossible to bring the whole world and everyone's minds to accept and to approve different formulations for the more than 350 billion of people that we are in the world, right? So we needed to somehow the engineers managed to set in groups according to some studies that we did, and we categorize the people and the needs into different groups. So we had 11 basic compositions, and then combined we can have even more formulations to be more specific to you. So don't worry if you have sometimes you can have the same composition as a friend of yours. Is not that the Oracle made a mistake, is that it can happen. You can fall within the same group with the same needs, okay?
This really makes sense.
And
Oh,
then,
this part, I'm very happy to listen directly from you because is the part of the project that I was a little bit missing some elements. So very nice explanation.
yes, and it's really not to worry. It's not that you did something wrong or the Oracle did something wrong. Computers cannot miss. Computers are even more perfect to the human mind because you give a set of algorithms and instructions, and the computer will make no exceptions. So you don't have any bias. You cannot say like, oh, I like this one better, so I'm gonna give a little bit more of this, or you know, human mind can sometimes be skewed or have a bias to the left or to the right to make some different decisions. But the computer, it's very precise, and that's why we decided to go with the artificial intelligence, because we don't have a chance for error here. We are talking about nutritional supplements that we need to be the more precise and to be delivered to you, right? The most important thing for us is to make you improve on your health. So make some product that is ideally made for you. And
Great.
thank you, Alessandro. I just have one more thing, one more topic to discuss. And it's, oh no, two more topics, sorry. It's about the PM nutrapak and then what to expect on the delivery. So maybe you can help us just very brief to what are we standing on the nutrapak night version, because we know that the nutrapak day version it's already full, and we have already shipping in throughout all the world, but the PM or the night pack it's still on hold, right?
Yes, I can say that in the building of the system, we was focused more on delivering the Oracle Day just because it's the one that is really built on you. Regarding the night version, somehow the Oracle just say if you need it or don't need it. But right now, the formulation for the night is just one. So I have also the night version here with me. So this one is somehow, we will start with just one formulation.
Okay.
This is another important thing. We want to have more data more data to put inside the artificial intelligence in order to understand if we can also differentiate in the future, maybe the night version. But right now, it's just one formulation.
Okay, so great.
The oracle, they have only to take a decision if you need it or don't need it. And I can say that much probably from the second month, we will already include the night version for who need it. So if the oracle would say you need the night version, it will be added. Okay, I say next month should be so. I mean, not the first 2 run will be from the third and first run, but we will keep you updated so you can inform all our wonderful users.
Okay, great. So I guess that brings us to, we've seen a lot of items of the nutrapak. We've gone through where it came from, what it has. We've seen the oracle, and now we have a lot of excitement, but also the delivery expectation is too high, and sometimes you know, people don't get it in the same delivery time. So maybe we can talk a little bit about this.
Yes, of course, because of the nature of the product, because we have to wait the oracle to run and then make your customized pack and then move it from the factory around the world and ship it to your home. The delivery can be different depending on your country, of course. I can say that almost half of the shipping are already out, are already going. The rest of the shipping will be probably finished Monday, I guess. And between Monday and Tuesday, all your back office with your order and tracking number will be probably updated. In some countries that are for localized country like localized business, for example, Taiwan, I can say, there is the moving of the whole stock from the factory to the local office, and then they will ship it. So you will see probably your tracking number a little bit late, but the whole expecting delivery time, I guess, will be almost the same for everybody. I hope between 1 week to 10 days. Okay. And this is mostly what we want to experience, because what we want to do somehow is that during the next month, you have your day-by-day activity and nutrition supplements.
We have everything.
While you are going and you are getting more data, then there will be the new oracle run.
That's great. We have an question here about the ingredients being gluten-free. Good question. I need to check with the
Let me show you what is in the.
Oh yeah, you already put it there. Great. Vegan-free, gluten-free, not tested on animals. Okay. Yeah, I knew about the vegan-free, but I didn't remember about the gluten-free. So yes, there's the answer.
Yes, they will find everything on the box.
Great. Okay. Thanks, Alessandro. I guess
everything here on the box.
Great. I guess we've seen a lot of specific things about the nutrapak. I hope this made a little bit more clear to all of our customers. And of course, feel free also to ask if you have any doubt. You can always find me on Facebook, and as well, I always try to respond very quick. Okay, so I want to thank you, Alessandro, for making the time, because there were some things that Sure, I have the medical perspective, but then I've also wanted to address some of the logistic things and programming um, um, characteristics of the products that weren't on my side, and people, I'm sure they are happy to know more about what's behind the nutrapak. So thank you again.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Diego, to having me here in your space.
Thank you, Alessandro. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everybody.
And see you guys next week with the education program as we follow. Okay? Bye-bye.